everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Generations. Last time we were at the Rooftop Run and the Crisis of City, and now we're heading on into the technical final stage of Sonic Generations, which is... let's see which one I want to go with first. I'm going to head on in there with Modern Sonic first, because one, that's how he started off in this level, and, you know, his life, and two, well... it takes the longest. This is literally probably the longest stage in terms of time that I will be playing. And this goes for a lot of my friends too, because they tend to say that, you know, it takes a while to get through the stage. Even at my fastest time, I think my fastest time is like really below 5 minutes. And I don't know if I mentioned the name yet because, you know, me and my dramaticness of not wanting to tell it until I'm actually almost in the stage. But of course, it's Planet Wisp, because everybody knows that. Jesus, this level's green. Holy crap. I'm sorry, I don't remember Planet Wisp being this green. I mean, I know in Generation, or Colors, it looked pretty green, but this takes green to a whole new level. And that's saying something for me, because, you know, yeah, I'm not gonna, you know, mention whatever the frick I was going to say, but personally, I think the level's, like, fun at the beginning. Like, I love the beginning part, like, right now, it's, like, so much fun. It's, like, later, like, I'd say when you really start to see construction stuff coming up here really soon, it gets really boring. And I mean, like, I wouldn't say that boring, like, it's not really that bad, it's just, to me, it's way too long for a Sonic stage. And I like, you know, lengthy stages and all, but I don't know. A lot of people say that the stage went on for way too long than it really should have in terms of what it is. And I agree, because especially depending on your skill, it takes for frickin' ever. I also have to wonder, because I've never actually asked myself this, the frick's that purple stuff? I don't even really think I've even questioned that my whole entire life of playing either Colors or Generations. The frick's that purple stuff? Oh, and here comes a Wisp. Rocket! This is literally, I think, my third LP of using Rocket. And that's saying something, because really, when you play Sonic Colors, you think of, you know, the Rocket and, you know, you think of other Wisps and frick, but when it comes to Rocket, you think, oh wow, Sonic Colors, right? Well, now it's also been used in Lost World, and it was also used in Generations when you really think about it. Sweet Jesus, you stop mumbling. My parents were right, I mumble sometimes. I'm talking, I'm just like, what do you want, Zach? Just like mumbling. Because I guess I don't really talk too loud unless I'm like, if I'm commentating, I try to talk loud to a point I can be heard clearly. But like in real life, my family is like super duper loud, and I'm like the quietest of everybody. Now I can get loud, but like not too often. But it's like with them, it's like, you know, everyone's super loud, and it's like, we can't hear you, and I'm just like, a little quiet. Ow, frick. Which isn't a bad thing. I mean, if you talk pretty quiet, that also means you don't sound like a loudmouth, so that's pretty good. Even though sometimes I can be, it's not very often, which is good. Frick. Oh, how did I miss that? I always tend to get that thing that launches you up there, but that's fine. Dear God, I seriously hate the chainsaws that they have in these levels. To me, they're a lot more of a pain in the butt than they were in the original game. I don't even really remember them being in the original game. I just remember this one right here in particular, loving to just ram right into your blue hedgehogness and wanting to kill you for some odd reason. But yeah, I mean, looking at the level in general, when I heard that Planet Wisp was coming... what the... oh, well, anyways. When I heard Planet Wisp was coming back in Generations, there was two things that came to mind. One, Planet Wisp in HD. Holy frick, that's gonna look freaking sweet. And it really does. I mean, when you look at this compared to the Planet Wisp in Colors, you're thinking, geez, that really puts that level to shame in terms of graphics. And the song, it's about nearly the same, so it's really not that big a difference in music, you know. If you're expecting like a totally spectacular remix of this level, don't expect like the biggest thing in the world. It's still the normal, cool Planet Wisp song. But, you know, with gameplay wise, I mean, I personally prefer, I mean, like, in terms of controls, I love Generations controls over Colors, but in terms of like the level layout and what you're playing, I'd prefer to play Colors probably. I mean, I'm not saying this level, like I said, I never said this level's bad, it's just a little too long, which is fine. I mean, I've been in Planet Wisp for a long period of time due to my suckiness, but, you know, Yeah, I like the level. Oh, and the other thing I heard, or the other thing I thought of when I heard Planet Wisp was coming back in Generations was, motherfricker, we were just there. I mean, Generations came out a year after Colors, so when I heard Planet Wisp was going to be a game, I'm like, oh great, a level we were just at a year ago. Technically not even a year. Like, you know, it was a little tiny bit less than a year. And it's like, sweet Jesus, did you already have to, you know, rehash the level to a new HD looking version of the game with classic Sonic and modern Sonic? The answer is yes, my friends, because that's just how Sega rolls. You know, they're going to throw something in from the 90s, and I'm totally falling because my freaking nose is running from the previous part I just recorded. And I would say, sorry it took so long to record this part, because, I mean, like, in my own terms, it took a little while, because, one, I was uploading something, and I was like, oh, okay, you know, checking to make sure everything was okie dokie, watch through, and it's a new Let's Play of mine, and, you know, get the annotations and freaking there. So I thought, you know, after I was done recording, I thought, the previous part, I was like, oh, yeah, we're going to record in, like, 2 more minutes, and then I thought, oh, frick, my video was done uploading. So it took me, like, literally 20 minutes to actually, you know, start recording this. So I got a nice 20-minute break, even though I was working on videos still. I tend to be, like, I don't work really hard in terms of, like, anything else. Like, my schooling's almost done, and, like, I don't have a job, of course. So when it comes to work, I tend to put a lot of work into my videos. I mean, I don't know if it looks like I do, like, in terms of editing, because editing, I don't have to edit that often, especially for, you know, Generations. I barely edit at all. But, you know, in terms of, like, I have to do an outro, throw in my intro, throw the gameplay in, you know, put all the audio and frick together. I'm going to get squished if I really don't find a rocket in time. And, you know, it may not look like I put a ton of editing into my videos, but I do quite a bit to get the best overall quality and, you know, greatness of my videos. So, yeah, you know, people, that's one thing. I mean, I hate talking about Let's Playing within a Let's Play. I mean, I know people find that annoying. I'm supposed to be talking about the actual game. And speaking of the actual game, holy frick, we're almost up to 7 minutes here. And I must say, I actually went through this stage pretty well. That's pretty good. The gold ring's up here if I can actually get to it. Ah, there we go, finished. Yeah, S rank. Boop. Ah, there we go, good. Oh, weird, I didn't even see the other thing pop up. But anyways, as I was saying, one thing I find annoying about certain Let's Plays, or Let's Players, and it's not them in general, it's a lot of people don't appreciate. Sorry, I had to drink something. A lot of people don't appreciate what you do in terms of, like, Let's Playing. Like, when people see, you know, you upload a Let's Play Sonic 2 Part 4, people think, oh, cool, they uploaded the video, I'm not going to watch it. I mean, that's fine, I'm not saying you're forced to watch, but it's like, when people see you upload constantly like that, tons of videos, and, you know, all that kind of stuff, people think, well, you're playing a video game and you're talking on it, you know, it's not the hardest thing in the world. I'll admit, it's not the hardest thing in the world, depending on who you are, but it takes work, time, and effort, because one, you have to throw the video and audio in all together. If you're one of those people like me who have to throw in an intro, the gameplay, audio, sync up the audio in some way, shape, or form. I'm a person, I try to sync it up to my memorization of the, you know, level. Or, like, sometimes if you, like I've said in the past, if you catch me saying, like, you know, when I finished Act 2 of, let's say Colors, Jesus. When I finished Act motherfucking Springs. Look at those springs. Who puts springs in the middle of a goddamn forest? And, you know, that's a small reference. But anyways, you know, it's like, when I finished Act 2 of Planet Wisp, you might have heard me go with the actual, like, video at the same time, like, with the song and everything. And yes, I was doing that to be silly, because I love doing that. But it also is a nice, helpful thing to, you know, oh, frick, go Sonic, there we go. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually got up there in time. But, anyways, it helps me sync up my audio, because I did it at the exact same time as the, you know, game did. So, you know, that helps me sync up my audio, little things like that. And like I was saying in the past, you know, I do things to, like, I have the best quality in my audio, I have the best, you know, type of graphics I try to provide. You know, I do certain games in 1080p, certain games in 720, depending on what the game is. But, you know, I try to give the best overall quality of my Let's Plays. So, like, you know, when it comes to nerdy things like bit rates, people are like, oh yeah, your game looks great, you know. when your game looks really good in HD and, you know, you upload it to YouTube, it most likely means you had a really nice bit rate on your, you know, recording. You know, I have a 1400 bit rate, or a little bit over 1400 bit rate on my videos. So that's the maximum my capture card can actually do for the most part. So, wait, hold on, I want that speed up. Oh, frick, there we go. Boop! Speed up. I love, oh, even though, you know, the speed up's useless over here, because we're going to be doing a bit of platforming. But, anyways, you know, I put a lot of quality into my videos to, you know, its best ability to look nice, sound nice, and be nice, even though my nose is a little stuffy like this, and, you know, the audio doesn't come off as it's good when your nose is all freaking stuffy, which I will fix here afterwards, because it'll go away within like an hour or so. But, you know, like I said, I try to put my overall quality into it, so when, you know, you see like a full screen video, you know, you don't see any black bars, stuff like that, you know, that's when, you know, people might think, oh, you know, that's normal, right? You shouldn't even see black bars to begin with. But if you've noticed on other people's, like, you know, gameplays or frick like that, you'll notice there might be some black bars from time to time, which isn't bad, you know, black bars isn't that big a deal. But I'm a person, I love just editing, you know, I'm really good at editing, because in my old videos that I used to do before I even started Let's Playing, I dealt with a lot of editing, so I tried, you know, improving upon my editing. So, you know, back then when my Let's Plays would have, like, I think my first Let's Play had god-awful frame rate, it had, you know, awful audio, and black bars, of course, which, you know, graphically wise, it wasn't that bad for a first Let's Play that I actually finished. And, you know, I've moved from that to full screen, HD. You know, even though I have a nice microphone, which is the Snowball, you know, I edit my audio to make it even sound better. So I have like nice quality voicing, and you know, I try to put a lot of effort into my videos. Which, like I was getting to my point, a lot of people don't appreciate what you do in your Let's Plays. It's like, oh yeah, you know, they're just playing a game. Frick. It takes quite a bit of work, and you know, not only that, but your commentary. You know, you have to have stuff to talk about. If you don't have stuff to talk about, like your personal life, like I do, when you really should be talking about the goddamn game, then you might have a problem. Because if you're running around like this, all right, let's see. All right, so here's a speed up box which will help us. Oh God, Metal Gear. Like, you know, don't be like that. You know, you gotta keep consistent with what you're talking about. Just try to feel natural. If you don't feel like recording, definitely do not. I mean, God, I'm giving LP tips in this video. I don't know if I'll be calling it LP tips or LP hate, because, you know, certain people hate certain things about Let's Plays, but, you know, overall, I'm just saying, appreciate what people do, because even if it's not a game you're interested in, if you see them upload constantly, or a whole bunch of, you know, good editing, or whatever the heck it's what they do, just appreciate the little things in life, I guess you could say, because, you know, little things. Oh my God, my nose! I don't like my nose right now. It really sucks. And I probably wasted a perfectly good Wisp power-up. Nope, wait, I'm good. I extended my time. That's good. I need to get up on that platform right there. Oh, I lost my rings. That's okay. Motherfricker, go. Motherfricker. Okay, there we go. Alright. That should create the rest of the platform for us, and we'll just continue on forward. Frick those other rings. They can stay back there for all I care. One thing I love about Planet Wisp was that, they always put so much detail into the background. Like, see those like little signs there with like Eggman saying "Go" and frick. I thought it was like, you know, little nice things like that are always cool. We're like, I mean, heck, even Green Hill Zone, you know, it was such a basic level, but in Generations they brought out the overall best of Green Hill Zone into, you know, 3D and frick. You know, it's little things like that that come off as big, but when you really think about it, it's like a basic concept. So I always thought that was really cool about Generations. They always made other levels from previous games like so much bigger. And we are finished with the classic stage of Planet Wisp, which actually took 5 minutes. So see, it took me 6.5, almost a little bit over 6.5 to finish Modern, and a little bit over, you know, so much to defeat the, God, I can't think of the wording for it right now, to defeat the classic. So it's like, we're already at 15 minutes almost. Oh, yay, Blue Comet. That's for getting so many S ranks, which is good. I won't be getting like the best one, I think. I'm not sure. I think there's another achievement if you get like all the S ranks, but I'm not going to be getting that, of course. That's okay though. Anyways, there's a cutscene coming up here soon, which is very annoying in my opinion, but We all have our opinions. Wait, not this cutscene. My bad.
Dude, there's the emerald! Pretty slick move, huh?
That was very scary, but being with you makes it all better. Yeah! Hey, you look different.
Okay, one, I actually take that back. The Charmy cutscene was not that annoying with Classic Sonic. I'm usually used to seeing the modern Sonic one when he goes freebie and it's just like, stop! Stop! It's annoying. It's so annoying. But, I mean, in my opinion, you know, if you have your own opinion, you love Charmy, that's fine. You know, speaking of the opinions on the internet can be such a dangerous place. But, yay, Planet Wisp is now restored. So, we will be heading on into a boss fight, I believe? Yeah, I'll be doing, like, one of those, small boss fights, which is with Silver here in a second. So yeah, oh, and that cutscene before where they're like, oh wait, here's Silver. Sonic, is that really you, or are you some kind of fake sent for the Chaos Emeralds? Okay, Silver, you know, accuse me of the wrong thing once again. But you know, we'll be doing this with modern Sonic, not classic Sonic. But anyways, oh god, I need to blow my nose. Hold on. Hopefully I'm not too lazy with my editing, because if I am, and you heard that, I apologize. That'll come off super gross, but, you know, I probably cut it out, knowing my, editing and frick. Sometimes I leave frick in, which isn't good, so, yeah. Let's hope I cut that out. Anyways, yeah, Crisis City. Well, it's a Crisis City themed background with, of course, you know, you're fighting Silver, which is really cool. Really represents the Sonic 06 feel. Frick. You. Oh, I almost got him. Eh, too bad. Oh, and I also promised a friend that they can co-commentate this with me, because, you know, I don't know, I guess I told them I could. But, honestly, like, I like co-commentating, but I like usually co-commentating with either my friend Tails, or, like, I like to co-commentate with a few people, you know? So when it's like, I have to wait on one person to record something, you know, I might say, like, you know, hey, you want to do this with me? You know, I might just say, frick it, and we go ahead and record, because I'm one of those people, if I feel like recording, I'll record. And if the person's like, oh, but you said I could record with you, you know, I'll make it up to them, of course, in the future, but it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, but, you know, my schedule doesn't always work around you, you know. Even though I promised, I must do what I'm going to do. Dear God, I'm tripping over everything. Oh, and I love the song here, too. It's pretty cool. Nice remix of the Silver fighting song from Sonic 06. But, I was saying something before, but I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, the cutscene that they played with Classic Sonic and Modern Sonic when, Modern Sonic did that dash. I always thought that was so cool back then, because, oh god, Sonic, what's with your drifting? He's drifting off to the left and right, so weird. But, yeah, I thought that was so cool, because he's, like, pretty slick moves, and Classic Sonic is like, oh my god, I totally get to do that in the future. I mean, in Classic Sonic's position, that's gotta feel, like, freaking sweet. I mean, he went from, like, the basic games he went to for, like, all this other cool stuff happening. He's like, this is my future? Freaking love it. Where, yes, of course, Classic Sonic, you will be hitting a few bumps in the road later on, buddy. But, nothing too bad. Nothing too bad. Also, Silver, those moves that you throw with, like, the whole slicing and the dicing, it's not gonna work. That's a pitiful type move, dude. Really pitiful. Boost! That's the greatest I could do. Wait. Frick you! Yes, I hit him again. I think we only have to hit him one more time and then we should be done. Oh dear god, this part's gonna go over 20 minutes. These generation parts definitely have been going over 20 minutes, and that's not always good. Because I try to keep them as short as possible, but apparently I can't do that. And hopefully I don't get hit by that ball of metal, because that would hurt a lot. And rust is gross, so that would not be a good thing. Hang on. Hang on. I'm almost up to Silver. Come on. I'm almost there. Come on. Get to Silver. Get to Silver. Ow. Frick, that hurt. I didn't lose on my... Oh, God, I died. That's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Yeah, I'm probably going to skip ahead to when I actually defeat him, because if I don't, then this video is going to go on for a while, so I will just skip ahead just a little bit. I'm sorry. Alrighty guys, I'm going to try to go through this part again, but God, I'm having an even worse issue with my stuffy nose right now. It is really ticking me off at the moment. I feel like I'm about to sneeze again, but hopefully I don't. Frick, I missed Silver. If I die again on this, you have no idea how mad I'd be. I'm going to press the square button a bunch, so that way I don't get ran over by him. And I'm going to wait just a little bit longer so I can actually hit him next time, because I'm not going to risk it for the biscuit. There we go, I hit Silver, finally. Whew, I can finally stop recording, because I really need to stop. Jesus, Sonic was running pretty fast there, that's pretty cool. From a front view, he looks like super fast, but from behind, it doesn't seem like it. I don't know, that's just my intentions. A rank, whatever, that's pretty good. Not too bad. Silver got served. You got that right, you overrated piece of... I'm just joking. Silver is a pretty okay character. It's just, when people say, oh, he's my favorite character, it's like, yeah, that's fine if he's your favorite, but it's like, don't, like, give him super duper recognition for anything, because he hasn't really done the most remarkable things in the world. Like, he's done a few good things, but it's like, don't say, oh my god, he's totally the best. Like, he hasn't really done anything remarkable. I mean, like I said, he's a cool character and all, but, you know, he's not really the total best, but, you know, he's cool. He's definitely one of my top 5. So, I will see you guys next time on Let's Play Sonic Generations. Thanks for watching.